it.
Once we clean
I
up.
do. I love mine.
Yeah, I'm Lorraine Shuley, and I'm the first vice president of the Juniper Civic Association. And the point that I want to make has already been made. They've said it all. Peter Vallone here has said it all. Bob Hogan has. Is the fact that the city doesn't care about homeless people. They'll put them on a brown field. They'll put them in a toxic building. They don't care. This building was not good enough for a school and for other uses in the neighborhood, or for homeless people. It's fine. I think that that's an issue that should be stressed. And also, I would like to know how much money it's going to take to clean this up so the homeless families can go in there. You're talking about 125 families. Do the math. That's at least 500 people. I don't know how many people are in a family, but no matter how the city packages it, it's not a good thing for this area. We do want to take care of our homeless people, but not in toxic buildings like this that are situated on brown fields that will cost a fortune of our money to clean. That's what I want to say.
And Bob is absolutely right. If we can put a seniors living center here, that would be our priority. I have built so many of those in Astoria, probably more than anywhere else. And every time we build one, we built 200 units, George Doers Towers, right when you come over the Triborough Bridge, which I still call it the Triborough Bridge and the Queensboro Bridge. Right when you come over the Triborough Bridge, and every time we build those, the waiting list goes years long. The second we put it up there, because our seniors need places to live affordably in these communities. They built these communities. They deserve to be here more than anyone else, especially more than people from around the country looking for free housing provided by our court system here in New York City. Any other questions from the press? Yes, sir.
From the conversations just now, the toxic nature of the property seems to be the stopping point. And then you are going on by making an assisted living home and everything. But shouldn't the train stop at the fact that it's a toxic area?
Well, I'm not an
That should
expert.
stop everything?
We are not experts in toxicity. We are not experts in what's under the ground here and what it takes to clean that up. But the city twice stopped projects claiming it was contaminated. But now they apparently feel that they're going to be able to remediate this property. If they can. And I'm going to make sure as borough president that I sit them down with their experts and their engineers and tell me how this can happen. If they can remediate this, then we should be putting seniors here. We should be putting people who deserve to be in this community and who have built this community. If it can be safely done. But we're taking the word of the city now, and it seems to be changing every time we talk to them. Okay? Yes?
And just one follow-up. The issue, when I see all these wonderful signs, homeless shelter, no. But if you look at it from a residential versus commercial, and look at the residential living on a day-to-day basis, going shopping, moving in and out of the building, how are these issues really not workable in this area? Or are they workable for the families that are going to be living here?
Well, I think we addressed that. There's no place for them to play. There's a lot of truck traffic. There's no place for them to play. There's no place for them to go and shop for groceries or anything like that. This is a manufacturing neighborhood. This is not the correct place for a homeless shelter. And if we are going to put in a senior living center, I mean, that is going to encourage growth in the surrounding neighborhoods like this. And that is going to help bring up the community. A homeless shelter will do it, and bring the resources necessary for people to live here and contribute to the community. Okay. Yes, Liam.
Yeah. Why do you think that Samaritan Village is still pursuing this site, although all the backlash from the community?
Well, that's a good question, because they realize they can't be stopped. They've done this throughout Queens, throughout the city. The law pretty much allows them to go into an area that's manufacturing like this and just ram a community center, or one of these centers, into the community. The state's been doing it too. The state did one of these in Astoria, and they've basically stopped all community input, and that is an outrage. That is an outrage. This is I mean, they can come in and pay city money because Samaritan Village is funded by the city. City taxpayer money to outbid any private person for this property. So what's the going to do? Take half as much to put in something different? And then they realize they give us notice, but we can't stop them. So why would the concerns of the community bother Samaritan Village? Okay, any other questions? All right, thank you all for coming. We have a lot of work to do.